Ever wondered how a civilization from over 5,000 years ago still captures our imaginations today? Welcome to the world of ancient Egypt, a land of mystery, wonder, and awe. This civilization, with its grand pyramids, enigmatic Sphinx, and the life-giving Nile, was a beacon of human achievement that continues to fascinate us even in the modern age. What makes ancient Egypt so captivating? Is it the majestic pyramids that defy time, or the pharaohs who were revered as gods? Perhaps it's the cryptic hieroglyphs that hold secrets yet to be fully unraveled. In this video, we'll delve into these topics and explore 10 amazing facts about this enigmatic civilization. From the birth of the civilization to the end of an era, we'll uncover the magic and mystery that make ancient Egypt a treasure trove of historical wonders. So, buckle up as we transport you back to the times of the pharaohs, pyramids, and the Nile. The story of ancient Egypt begins at the dawn of civilization, around 3100 BC. The world as we know it was much different then, with societies springing up along fertile river valleys. But it was in Egypt, along the bountiful Nile, where something truly remarkable occurred. Under the visionary leadership of Pharaoh Menes, the separate kingdoms of Upper and Lower Egypt were unified. This was no small feat. It marked the establishment of the first dynasty and set the foundation for a civilization that would endure for over 3,000 years. Pharaoh Menes, a figure both historical and legendary, orchestrated this unification. He brought together disparate regions, each with its own unique cultures, traditions, and deities under one rule. This monumental act created a centralized government, a unified economy, and a shared culture. Thus, the stage was set for one of the world's most enduring civilizations. When one thinks of ancient Egypt, the iconic pyramids are often the first image that comes to mind. These monumental structures, rising from the desert sands, are not just architectural marvels, but also the eternal resting places of the mighty pharaohs. The construction of these pyramids was an enormous undertaking. Thousands of workers toiled under the blazing sun, cutting, shaping, and hauling massive stone blocks, each weighing several tons. It was a feat of engineering and labor that still baffles modern scientists. Some believe that the construction of the pyramids was aided by a complex system of ramps and pulleys, while others argue that the answer lies in the skilled craftsmanship and sheer determination of the ancient Egyptians. The purpose of these pyramids was to serve as tombs for the pharaohs, a staircase to the heavens, allowing the rulers to ascend to the afterlife in grandeur. Inside these pyramids, pharaohs were buried with their earthly possessions, which they believed would accompany them in the afterlife. Among the famous pharaohs associated with these pyramids are Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure. Khufu, also known as Cheops, is credited with building the Great Pyramid of Giza, the largest of all the pyramids. It was a testament to his power and ambition. Following him, his son Khafre built the second pyramid at Giza, slightly smaller but no less impressive, also adding the enigmatic Sphinx to the complex. Menkaure, Khafre's successor, built the third and smallest pyramid at Giza, yet his pyramid is known for its intricate interior design. These pharaohs, in their quest for immortality, left an indelible mark on history. Their pyramids continue to stand thousands of years later, defying time and the elements. They draw millions of visitors from around the world who marvel at the ingenuity and ambition of a civilization long gone. These monumental structures stand as a testament to the grandeur of ancient Egyptian civilization. They are a testament to the power and vision of the pharaohs who ruled and the workers who toiled in their name, creating a legacy that continues to awe and inspire. The lifeblood of ancient Egypt was undoubtedly the Nile. The river, flowing from the heart of Africa to the Mediterranean Sea, was more than just a water source for the ancient Egyptians. It was their highway, their supermarket, their lifeline. Consider agriculture. The Nile's annual floods left behind a rich silt, creating fertile lands that allowed the Egyptians to grow surplus crops like wheat and barley. This abundance not only fed the people, but also fueled the growth of a civilization. Now let's talk transportation. The Nile was Egypt's main thoroughfare, a natural highway that facilitated the movement of people, goods, and ideas. This was crucial in uniting Upper and Lower Egypt, fostering a sense of shared identity. And let's not forget trade. The river enabled Egypt to interact with the wider world, importing luxuries like gold and ivory, and exporting grain and papyrus. Without the Nile, the splendors of ancient Egypt might never have been. Ancient Egyptians had a profound belief in the afterlife and a pantheon of gods. This faith was a tapestry, woven with threads of mythology, ritual, and reverence, shaping a civilization's understanding of existence. At the heart of their belief system was a pantheon of deities, each wielding unique powers and domains. Ra, the sun god, was considered the king of the gods. His daily journey across the sky symbolized life, death, and rebirth. Isis, the goddess of motherhood and magic, was revered for her protective qualities and healing powers. Osiris, the god of the underworld and judge of the dead, embodied the concept of resurrection and eternal life. These gods and goddesses weren't distant entities for the ancient Egyptians. They were real, tangible forces, influencing daily life and destiny. Temples were constructed as homes for the gods, where priests performed daily rituals to honor them. From the grandest pharaoh to the humblest peasant, everyone participated in these rites, seeking the gods' favor. The concept of Ma'at, representing truth, balance, order, and justice, was fundamental to their religious practices. It was believed that Ma'at was the force that maintained the universe, and everyone was expected to uphold it. The pharaoh was considered the earthly embodiment of Ma'at, responsible for maintaining cosmic balance. Their belief in the afterlife was equally significant. Death wasn't seen as an end, but a transition into a new existence. Intricate burial practices, including mummification and the provision of grave goods, were carried out to ensure a good afterlife. The Book of the Dead, a guide to the afterlife, was often buried with the deceased, serving as a roadmap for the soul's journey through the underworld. These religious beliefs were not merely an aspect of ancient Egyptian culture. They were the very fabric of it, shaping laws, politics, art, and daily life. Every monument, every hieroglyph, every ritual was a testament to their faith. Their religious beliefs deeply influenced every aspect of their life and death. The gods they worshipped, the rituals they practiced, and the afterlife they envisioned continue to fascinate us, offering a glimpse into a civilization steeped in mysticism and reverence. Ancient Egyptians were pioneers in the field of writing and papermaking. Picture a world where communication wasn't as simple as typing on a keyboard or jotting down notes on manufactured paper. In ancient Egypt, they devised a unique system of writing known as hieroglyphs. These intricate symbols were more than just pretty pictures. They served as a complex language, encapsulating the thoughts, beliefs, and histories of a civilization. The Egyptians didn't stop at creating a writing system. They needed a medium to record these hieroglyphs. And so, papyrus was born. Crafted from the pith of the papyrus plant, this early form of paper was durable and readily available, making it an ideal canvas for scribes. Hieroglyphs and papyrus were not just inventions for convenience. They were tools that preserved the legacy of an entire civilization. From religious texts to medical treatises, these ancient documents provide us a glimpse into their sophisticated society. These innovations allowed the ancient Egyptians to document their history, knowledge, and achievements for future generations. All great things must come to an end, and so it was with ancient Egypt. As the sands of time slipped through the hourglass, this once mighty civilization began to lose its luster. The decline of ancient Egypt was a slow process, marked by a series of invasions and internal strife. First came the Persians, under the leadership of Cambyses II in the 6th century BCE. They swooped down on Egypt like a desert storm, toppling the last native pharaoh, Psamtik III, and marking the beginning of the Persian rule. But the indomitable spirit of the Egyptians remained unconquered, sparking a series of revolts that eventually led to a brief period of independence. Yet this independence was short-lived. Before long, a new force emerged on the horizon. The Greeks, led by none other than Alexander the Great. In the 4th century BCE, he swept through Egypt, establishing the city of Alexandria and instigating a new era of Greek influence. Then, like a final nail in the coffin, came the Romans. In the 1st century BCE, they annexed Egypt, ending the rule of the last pharaoh, the legendary Cleopatra VII. The once resplendent civilization of the Nile now stood as a mere province in the vast Roman Empire. But it wasn't just the invasions that contributed to the fall of ancient Egypt. Internal issues such as political instability, economic crisis, and social unrest played significant roles in its decline. The once mighty pharaohs, who were considered gods on earth, could no longer maintain their divine status or control over the realm. Yet, despite its fall, the story of ancient Egypt is far from over. Its legacy, rich with tales of grandeur, innovation, and mysticism, continues to captivate the world. The pyramids still stand tall, the hieroglyphs continue to baffle and amaze, and the gods and pharaohs live on in our collective memory. Despite its fall, the legacy of ancient Egypt continues to enchant us even today. So there you have it, the top 10 amazing facts about ancient Egypt. We've journeyed back in time to the birth of a civilization that was both mesmerizing and mysterious. We've marveled at the mighty pharaohs and their timeless pyramids, symbols of power and eternity. We've sailed along the life-giving Nile, the backbone of Egyptian civilization, and we've delved into the complex world of their gods and religion. We've deciphered hieroglyphs and admired the resilience of papyrus, the precursor to modern paper. And finally, we've witnessed the end of an era that marked the close of ancient Egypt's glory. Each fact a testament to a civilization that, despite its end, continues to leave us in awe. Ancient Egypt, a civilization that spanned over 3 millennia, left us a rich heritage that continues to captivate us. Until next time, keep exploring.